Hey everybody, Jason here with Brett's Brick Builds. This episode we have the LEGO Speed Champions F1 Academy. Kit number 77258. And this would be the F1 Academy LEGO race car. 201 listed pieces. Here on the back, pictures of the LEGO race car and whatnot. Got our driver. I don't know if this thing exists in real life, or I don't know if this was just LEGO saying we're gonna do a kit. We're doing so many of the other F1 kits. Let's go ahead and throw this one in. But either way, we're gonna build this thing. So let's go. Box opened up. Glue is strong with this one. There we go. Got instruction book. Set there. And we've got all kinds of cardboard detritus coming out of that box. Bag number 4. Bag number 2. Bag uno. Bag 3 or 3. Set those down there off camera. And we got our chassis piece and our decal piece, which I gotta be honest, this is a little more decals than I thought there was gonna be. But not so bad. Not so compared to some of those F1 kits, that is completely acceptable. And, we're going to be needing this early. Let's go ahead and get our book here. Oh, apparently there is an actual race car. You can see it there. I did not know if there was, but it does kind of make sense, which as heavy as they went into the whole F1 thing with this whole line. So it does make, it's just odd. Usually on the back of the box, they have the car and the, the Lego version of it. And this one just has the picture of the Lego one on the back of the box. So. But that will not be a problem. Bag 1 is empty. Let me see. I look real quick. Okay, so we're good there. I banged my whole camera setup the other night, and I'm making sure everything's still lined up as it should be. So we are going to get standard. We got the wrench, got the spanner there. Let's get her head put on. There we are. Here. All right, let's take a look. Then we'll do it with the helmet. It's a very colorful minifig there. Printing on the leg, torso, different color arms on the torso. And we got printing on the back. We'll see that once I put the helmet on. So we'll go ahead and we will remove the hair, go with the helmet. And the helmet, like all the F1s, face shield does not raise, but you can see through it. I don't know how well it's coming out on camera. We got printing on the top of the helmet there. And then on the back, the same printing pattern continues down the back. And it says, what is that? Go for speed. No, that's just a checker. I was trying to read a checkered pattern there. But, ready to race is what it's. There we go. Ready to I thought it said built for speed, but the old vision ain't what she used to be, kids. We're not going to let that stop us, though. Let's go ahead here. Go ahead and start getting this build going. This facing this way, going on there, have this at the top, and that there. I believe that's going to be the insert of the, what do you call it, the cockpit. It's going to be part of the cockpit. Plate, green 2x4 plate. Alrighty. Order here what we've got going on. I bet we're going to do this twice, only the other is going to be opposite hand, but I'll deal with that when we get to it. So we're doing similar to what we've done in the past with this rear end setup. These stick up a little bit, and we have a piece there, and that's going to pop into there. It's pretty much going to lock that into position, and then we're doing a 1x2, the holder coming off there, and that's going to go right here. I'm assuming we're going to do the opposite hand. Yes, we're going to do an opposite hand of what we just did. Mostly set. There, a couple of the baby blue ones up here. I'm sure this is going to have something to do with the rear wing. 3x3s, and then a couple of 2x3s. Like that. Nice wide aerodynamic ground effect action there. Do the same on the other side. Okay. Flat top piece ones. There. centering yellow, red 1x2. We're into the, again, getting the front end going. If anything, this may be the most colorful F1 build of the series. At the front, 1x2 black goes there. And then we have the standard stack up to kind of lock everything together. Blacks, a couple of 1x2 center studs. And we have our first piece where we're needing a decal. And we got number 12. Pretty good or good enough? To the other side. Same thing. Blue on the bottom, which means from this way it's going to be like this. There. Our steering wheel is going to come there. Do that. That's centered up. It's not ejected this time. There we are. Okay. Spares out of the way there. Holy cow. Bag 2. I just opened bag 3. I had the bags laying in the wrong order. Okay. I'm gonna take all. How are we gonna do this? Take all of bag 3, push bag 3 all over here. So we are still okay, but it's out of our, we won't be digging with futility in the wrong bag. Here's bag number 2. Okay, so you got a sneak preview of bag 3, but now we're in bag 2. Looks like we're getting that system. Nose cone situation. We usually don't get into them this early, but this is exactly what we are doing. Quick sip of my drink. There we go. Okay. Print it there. Print it there. Very nice. One by two stud pieces there. We're doing a left and a right. There on that side. Over here on this side. Okay, so we have some more decals here, number 4 and number 4. Oh, okay. It doesn't look like they can really go, can't really go wrong on there. I mean, it can always go wrong, but these, I can't really put them on the wrong way. Let's see how this works out for us. Shiny black sometimes. On there. I mean, that usually there's a bit of space between the decal and the edge of the piece, but that one is just right there. Like that. The other one here. This one going this way, number 9. Here. That's going to go here. Kind of ties that stuff together. Well, that was on way crooked, but it's too late now. Okay, let's try to do better with this next one. Let's do better here. Here we go. That's better, a lot better. Boink. One by two black pieces. Oh, that's a textured piece. I got to put a decal on. It's never my favorite to do. Never my favorite to do. Textured pieces there. A little sketchy getting the scene want to move around forever, and then they decide to go, oh, I'm going right here, and then you can't get them to move again. That one ain't perfect, but again, a bit at the mercy of the centering of the decal itself on the shape that it's on. Have a printed piece here. Let's go put it right there. Spares over there. Not spares, unused decals over there. Okay, so we are going here. That we have this piece. And we're gonna start this thing right here. And then I'm gonna come in here with the actual nose coner. It's gonna push through. We are going to the other side. And that piece there. Okay. Pre-printed Lego piece. Thank you very much. That's nice. There. This is going on upside down there. Interesting choice. Okay. A couple of these guys. A couple of the yellow guys. A couple of these and okay. So what are we building here? Blue on bottom, black in middle, yellow on top. There. Just using the our displayer thing to kind of get everything, get this squared up stuff. And they're only one stud wide, and all they want to do is pivot around on that single single stud there, and they're set, and that's kind of weird because they're still kind of one block down, but that's how it looks on the box, so I will continue on that way. Blue square there. Blue square there. We have this guy's going to go up here, centered. So that's the center of the halo of the cockpit. And then we got a couple spoons here for rear view mirrors. Still one of my favorite uses of a a Lego piece there. The spoon as a rearview mirror. I like that. Spares. Now bag number 3. Okay. Now we're good to go. Just wanted to get bag 3 warmed up there before we got started. There, and then there, that goes in there. The other side, I might put the little one in first and then the bigger one. Well, we shall see. Okay. Printeds there, a righty and a lefty. We have these black pre-printed, so that's going there. And this one's going here. Then we're doing the opposite over here. All right. Piece there, gray hinge, half roundy, and then 2 of the magenta flat on top. So there, you guys going here, you guys going here. That is on the wrong direction completely because it's supposed to go like that and like that. There we go. Okay. We got the old castle window doubling as the intake of the motor. There. Another plain one just going right there. We've got these guys, and I've seen this maneuver before. So we have this one, the single. And we're going here with this. That's going to flip around this way. Go in there. And that gives us the wing at the rear. Coming out there. Creative use of the Lego ski also there. Points to whoever came up with that idea. We'll get it centered up a little better. I will try to get it centered up a little better. Whoops. off. This has got to come off of there. There we go. Okay. Now if I get this one centered a little better, now when I come back with this one, and again, it's just me being picky, but I'm being picky. Now we're on center there. Okay. So exactly what you probably couldn't even see, I am now happy with. So now we're set. Should have ingot. This yellow square. And then the headresty looking piece. There. Let's go over to here. And up. Ingot piece. Centered. There we are. Pretty good. This is going to get the ready to race decal on it, or built to race. You can't get that right for the life of me. Race. And then we've got a couple more cheese wedges going on there. That way though. Okay. That's not right either. Okay, I think we're finally okay now. That was a bit of a struggle. You're sitting there going, you don't have to tell me. I watched the whole horrible thing take place in front of me. Okay. Here. Right. So we have kind of a sub-assembly here. This, the black piece going on top. Okay. Set this up as decal number 1. Yes. Okay. side to basically do the same thing. It's funny how they're the same shaped pieces, but sometimes it just feels more natural to put the decal going on one way compared to the other for some reason. I don't know how to quite explain it. So you're telling me this is going on here. Oh, it's going to go on there like that. Hold on to it. Okay. I see. Dang, Lego. That's almost holding the whole thing together. Holy cow. Okay. This piece here. Here. Spares? Seems like this should be somewhere. Bear with me while I stroll back through this build. Oh, there it is. Okay. Seems like an odd piece to have a spare of, but okay with me. Bag 4. Sorry about that little hiccup there. 4 wheels out of the way here. Do appreciate having the pre-printing on there over that swoopy piece. Knuckle, these guys, and then a blue cheese wedge with blue top. This way. Okay, there you go. You say so. This way. That's going to come out. Back like that. Then we've got this guy. Black 1x1. And then a yellow. This hand. This here. Go. Take there. Kind of weird gap under there, but let's see real quick if you can see. Yeah, kind of a little unusual. But doing this guy, and then we have this angled piece, and it is going to get decal number 11 on there. Oh, this is the thing where they're doing that to, you know, make it look like the suspension. There. So I'll do that. Spin it to the other side, and we're going to do this again. The opposite hand. Red. Here. That way. That, and that's going to go on there. Okay. The opposite hand one, the opposite hand one. This one, black, one by one on the back. Again, just doing the opposite of what we did before. Did have the right one the first time. Okay, that's me. That's on me. This one's going to go here. Okay, and then we're doing the same. Our last decal. Can't tell you how sad I am about that. Here it's going to go there, and that's going to be the mount back of the halo. Don't need that anymore. Do that other pseudo suspension piece. Here. this side. Clutch on some of the pieces has been very strong, almost abnormally strong. That one bent pretty well on center, not quite perfect, but okay. So now we've got our rear tires going on, and rear wheel and tire going on. Okay, spares. Let's get our driver. You can put the wrench down, ma'am. Pit crew will take care of that. Halo down, and there we go. Let's take a look. See what the fruits of our labor have given us. Hold on a second. The phone's trying to set an alarm off while I'm building there. It's top view. Very nice. Side view. Quite nice also. Got the rear. There we go. We got the built to race. Front nose cone section. Nose cone was probably the most elaborate part of the build. Opposing side, pretty much the same. Bottom is just structural, not much to see there. And that is it. Frame there, come on. So that was the Lego F1 Academy from the Lego Speed Champions collection. Kit number 77258, F1 Academy Lego race car. 201 listed pieces available now. You could go ahead and give us a like and subscribe. We'd appreciate it. It helps us out, helps you out, helps the channel out. We'll be back soon with some more new builds, and we hope to see you then.